guys, so I have a new vlogging camera. Yeah, last one went swimming in coffee. So it has been a couple of days since I vlogged because I honestly didn't think I would get a new camera. I actually posted on Instagram about it, but I am in Atlanta for the weekend. There was a couple of things we were supposed to do. It's been kind of crazy and I haven't done anything too insane yet. I went dress shopping with one of my best friends who is getting married next fall, and I spent the afternoon watching Halloween movies and eating all the fall snacks and pretending it's fall. So yeah, I am heading to meet a friend right now, and then we are going to go to Pont City Market. So I figured I would take you guys along for that and kind of show you some of that fun. So let's go. Okay, lady. I feel like I named my GPS lady and I don't remember what I named it. Does anybody else name their GPS lady? Do you name your GPS lady?
Left onto Shoreview Court.
No, I just like call her more derogative
right
names. I mean, I used the GPS on Friday to get to Courthouse and I wanted to murder ways because it took me to like these intersections that were not traffic lights and you're trying to pass through them. And I swear I thought like it was like main traffic and then you're trying to like go across at a stop sign. Like there should have been a traffic light there. And they're already kind of crazy, and then it was like Pandemonium Friday traffic and I was like, sweet Jesus alive. This GPS is trying to get me to kill somebody or to get hit. Atlanta. I was like North Atlanta though. So, but happy Sunday, guys. I never know what day of the week it is until I'm vlogging and I'm like, oh no, wait, it's the wrong day, my bad. We are heading to brunch at Parish. I will link it down below. GPS lady has lots of things to say. We're going to a brunch, we're gonna do some shopping, and then we're gonna go watch A Star is Born. I'm very excited about it. I just watched like 5 minutes of Anna from the Anna Edits video this morning, and she was talking about seeing it. And how amazing it was. Everybody that has been posting about it has said it was amazing. I'm in the car with Meg, but she's kind of doing her makeup right now, so I'm not gonna put her on camera until she's ready to be on camera.
1 mile.
But yeah,
Thank you.
You're welcome. We went to, I think I said I was gonna go to Pont City Market last night. We went there and had dinner, and then we went upstairs and had a drink at the cocktail place. I posted it on my stories, so if you want to check that out. I always have an Atlanta like highlight, a Birmingham highlight, and a 38 highlight because those are the places I'm at the most. So anywhere that's like food or fun related are there. So yeah, I did that and hung out with some friends at a birthday party, and now we are enjoying all of the lovely Sundayness. It is nice and like sunshiny out, which is good because Mom told me this morning that it is supposed to rain this week. So maybe fall weather will come. But yeah, that is my Sunday. I hope you guys are all having a lovely day wherever you are, and I will take you along with us for the day. No. Ooh, I like that pillow. Okay guys, we're on a mission for fall decor. Okay, I've never understood this tiny bed thing. Anybody understand the tiny bed situation?
Oh, I'm reading.
That's probably the most accurate mug I could ever buy.
Yeah.
Right there. Talk to me in 4 hours. I run on caffeine, sarcasm, and wine. There we go. Best life choice. Namaste in bed. There's so much Christmas stuff. When in doubt, add coffee. Probably. Time for a movie, guys. In this random parkway. I feel like I haven't walked, like I haven't parked over here in forever. I think about it as I'm looking and then I forget. It's time to go watch a little bit of Lady Gaga. Guys, that tree is growing out of their building. FYI, if you've never been to Righteous Room, you should go. It's really great. I'll link the address below. But the tree right there is growing out of the building. Shenanigans.
time, I'm going out. The same things keep happening. New boy, same tricks. Coming close to me now, trying to be smooth.
Hello again, guys. So it's been a little bit since I last vlogged. I made it to Birmingham and I kind of got caught up in the cleaning of everything. Sorry, I just noticed a spot on my face that's really bugging me. So I had to go and snag a new TV because the one that we have is insanely old, meaning that it doesn't have like it says HDMI capabilities on it, but every time I've tried to figure out where you would put the HDMI, I'm gonna set you down here for a second. I have no clue. So hello. Since I could not figure that out, and we don't have HDMI, and we are getting AT&T Verse, we needed to acquire said TV. So I stopped there this morning and got a TV. I had every intention on getting a bigger one than I did, but I kind of realized when I was like standing directly in front of the TVs that it was going to be bigger than what I thought that I could finagle by myself. So I got a smaller TV, and then I kind of started cleaning and got lost in that. So yeah, I didn't anticipate. I was so tired this morning. Sleep, I guess, semi-sleep deprived, not necessarily, but my schedule's always off when I go to Atlanta. Ooh, we just got really bright. I'm always a little bit off schedule-wise, and then on top of that, with the hour time change, and even I'm one of those people that like I have to have my sleep, so like 8 hours is a good minimum for me. I will sleep 8 to 9. I wish I could be one of those people that like doesn't sleep that long, but I'm not. So I was so tired this morning that I didn't grab like more food, and I was sitting here earlier and my body, I got up at 6, which was 5 here, and so by like 10:30 I was really hungry, but my body was ready for lunch, and then we're serving night out. So anyways, I got the TV, I got it set up, I kind of stuck it up there for the time being, so we'll see if it lives there forever. The cords are kind of hanging down. It's not the fanciest setup, but yeah, I did that. But I also grabbed a few other essentials I thought I would share with you guys, because we've been spending more time in this house. And oh, I'm 95% sure my finger was on the mic. Oh, I always forget where it is. So I grabbed a few hair products. I grabbed a few of the Kristin products that I literally always use, that I don't like to wash my hair without now. And so I have the shampoo and conditioner in there, and I've tested enough products that I kind of had like a mini stash at home. But I grabbed the leave-in conditioner, the thickening spray, and the volumizing mousse. Those are all like the staples that I use for my hair every single time I wash it. I don't mind if it air dries. I like to let my hair air dry, and most of the time I do let it air dry. It's a little crazy today. It's like way too many days of product in. But yeah, I grabbed some more products, stocked up on some things, set the TV up, kind of swapped that all out. It's crazy how like much lighter TVs are now than they used to be, which is good, because otherwise that TV would have never ever made it up there. The other TV I took and moved in the other room, and it was really heavy, really heavy. So I'm glad that TVs are lighter, but I am just kind of hanging out and getting some stuff done. I'll be able to do more once the internet gets set up, and kind of go from there. It looks like we have a hurricane coming to us in Florida. That's not very exciting, so I'll be driving back there soon. But yeah, that is my, I wanted to say Tuesday, Monday afternoon update. I'm going to dinner later, I think, with a friend, and I'll show you guys where we go. I think we're gonna go eat in Homewood. So yeah. Happy Tuesday, guys. So things have gotten a bit crazy in the last 24 hours. We are expecting a hurricane. I'm still in Birmingham right now, and we are expecting a serious hurricane in Florida. So I had planned on driving back to Panama City this morning, but But my family, my mom works in the hospital, and so she has to work tonight. So we are making some adjustments. So now I'm going to get a few things, retrieve a few people, a few animals, and bring them back up here. So not quite according to plan. I was planning on writing this morning's blog post, or today's blog post, having time to write that, and then like going home, but it's just been a different level of preparation. So yeah, it's been a while since we've had like this full-on like hurricane travel situation. So I am on my way, or about to be on my way, gonna make a pit stop at Walmart to grab some extra flashlights. I picked up water and stuff last night, so I will give that over to Mom because she has to work, so she will still at least be covered should she need it at home. And yeah, we're just gonna do our best to prep in hurricane mode. So I, for the most part, I'm just gonna have to rock what I got. This is a new experience. So years of living in a hurricane state, kind of trying to fill in the gaps for what I have with me and what I didn't pack enough of, like vitamins, supplements, things that I can't just magically pop to the store here and get. So yeah, it is time to get on the road, make a Walmart stop, and hopefully traffic isn't shenanigans and this isn't an insane day. But otherwise, we'll just have a good chance to catch up on some Audible books. So yeah, fun times on a Tuesday. Alright guys, it's officially Friday and we're in a corn maze, and Kim says that she is excellent at mazes. Well, at least if I vlog the whole thing, we know exactly which way we turned. Do you mind the back of your head being in the vlog? Okay. They always have that maze. Did you ever do the maze on the beach? At the Coconut Creek? Where after a while people just crawl under walls or jump over walls.
I've done the one that just started cabin.
Oh, I haven't been there in years. Wonder how long it takes them to map this out. Oh goodness, guys. All right, I'll check back in with you once we survive the maze. Good morning on Saturday, guys. So I vlogged a little yesterday. I've been kind of in a weird mood. I know I say that often, but I guess if I was ever going to be in a weird mood, that would be the time. So I'm still in Birmingham. We were lucky in our house didn't take too terrible of hits from the hurricane, but obviously we have no power, we have no water. It's kind of, you know, the days in the aftermath. So I live in actual Panama City, and we definitely took a bigger of a hit than anybody thought. And there's Travel Dog Crate is behind me, so hardly anything that's going on there. I'm starting to collect supplies to take home with me. So I'm still in Birmingham. I'm kind of trying to do a balance of, there goes flying things. Trying to do a balance of staying busy and being productive. So that means still doing vlog stuff. I do better when I am productive in whatever space I'm in, and right now that means getting content, going and seeing things, just trying to keep the ball rolling. So I'm not in a position yet where I can get back to Florida, and even when I do, I probably won't be staying there longer than a couple of days because it's just a bit challenging right now. So if I could duplicate myself, that would be great. But I did want to update you guys. I don't know when this vlog will go up. I've been debating how much I wanted to share, how much I don't want to share, what I feel like is appropriate to share, and I just kind of came to the conclusion that I don't want to sugarcoat it, and going to be as real and honest as possible as I can be that I need to continue with that. So, I am on my way to the Pepper's Place Farmers Market to meet with some of my friends this morning. Then I'm going to run some errands. It's a beautiful day outside. But I'm definitely feeling the effects of last week, and I'm starting to feel very tired and kind of sick, and yeah. So I bought some things last night. We went out to dinner after the pumpkin patch, and I snagged a sweater from Banana Republic. I will show that to you at some point when I wear it, or I'll pop a picture of it up here so you guys can see it. And then I grabbed this necklace that I know you guys can see. I actually think I might lower it. It has like 2 little chain options. And then, yeah, I grabbed some other stuff like fans and things like that, battery powered fans and such, to kind of start the gathering process. Some household items. I needed a cutting board for our house up here because we don't have that. And yeah, I think that's kind of my update. I'm really hoping I'm not getting sick, but I'm starting to feel like I'm getting sick, and I don't have time for that. So it has been a hell of a week, but I'm grateful that so far the most damage that I've heard is that my friends have lost their house, but that all of my friends are, as far as I know, okay. So yeah, that is all I have for you guys this morning. I will continue to try to check in over the next couple of days, like I said, as I know more, as things are happening. I am going to try to stay on top of the mixture of stuff, because I will feel better about things that way. But obviously, I know once I go to Florida for a couple of days, it's going to be challenging. So forgive any lulls and gaps and things of that nature as we're going. But yeah, I love you guys. I hope you guys are having a good day, and I will check back in with you in a little bit. Happy Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday, guys. It's been, hi bear, probably a week and a half since I vlogged. I think you can kind of see some of the destruction around me. I've been debating how I want to do this, mostly because I'm overthinking things and trying to be sensitive. But I definitely think that it's important to share the entire process of everything post-hurricane. If this is your first vlog with me, I live in Panama City, and so we are definitely still heavily recovering. So my family and I are getting ready to head to Birmingham for a couple of days. My mom has been here since the actual hurricane. I've had to go back and forth a couple of times to take care of things for everybody. So we are leaving town and just kind of taking a break for a few days. Yeah, things are not, we've been finding more problems than I thought. So I'm kind of sitting near my house right now, and if I look around, there are a lot of blue tarps on roofs. A lot of my neighborhood took some serious damage. I'll pop a photo up here so you guys can see. There are some people who've done the like current photos versus like the Google Earth pictures, so you guys get like a better idea of what's happening. But I live in a very heavily treed neighborhood, and a lot of that has been taken out. So we had at least 20 trees that we had to get out of our house. Luckily we didn't have any roof damage, but we discovered this week that one of the trees, when it uprooted, it took out a good chunk of our plumbing. So we finally got water back on day like 15, or power back on day 15, and that's been lovely. But I wanted to share the process. I think that this is one of those things that if I'm going to do this long term and you guys are going to be a part of my life, you need to see. So I am going to attempt to write a blog post to kind of explain the thoughts and feelings here, but it's definitely grief on a new level, and it's one of those things where your normal is kind of ripped away. Even the small things, I haven't felt like I've had a routine. It's only been in the last 2 days or so that I felt like I'm kind of pushing back towards my like sense of absence of anything, because we haven't had power, and so using anything when I don't really have an ability to go charge stuff has been, it's just, everything's kind of on a standstill. So having power back's been great. Hopefully we'll get cable and internet back this week, and hopefully we'll have plumbing very soon again, because that would be lovely. So we are currently packing the car. I know it's been a few weeks since I have vlogged anything, and I did want to get back into the routine of it and kind of take you guys along and just give myself that routine back, for my mental health. This has definitely been challenging as far as mental health goes. This is the first day that I've worn a full face of like makeup, taking the time to do it in a few weeks, mostly because I'm still washing my face with water bottles, and as effective as that is, it's definitely not. I try to limit how much I use, so I haven't been doing makeup so that I don't have to use an excess amount of water. So it's just little things. Dry shampoo is my best friend. My hair looks crazy today. I haven't washed it since Tuesday, and it's Saturday. And yeah, so that is my update. We are heading to Birmingham this weekend. It is a Saturday morning. We're gonna try to find some food to eat on the way out of town this morning. And yeah, it's a new adjustment. Our fridge smells terrible. We cleaned that out, which was terrifying in and of itself, but it smells awful right now. So we haven't really bought any food to put in there, because we just cleaned it out yesterday, and it smells so freaking awful as far as like the cleaning of it goes. So hopefully we'll be able to deal with that soon, and we can kind of make things there. I've eaten a lot of canned Amy's lentil vegetable soup in the last few weeks, and a lot of simple crackers. So it'll be nice to kind of get back into the routine of it, but we want to grab breakfast on the way out of town, and there aren't a lot of things open. So yeah, it's a crazy time. I'm definitely going to take you guys along for it, if for no other reason than I don't want it to be something that doesn't get talked about, because I know that this is affecting me heavily and my friends heavily, and we were very lucky and very thankful that the damage to our general area as far as our house goes was, yeah, we can still live in it. We don't have plumbing, but we can still live in it, and that's fixable. So hopefully a few days away will give everybody some perspective and just give us the opportunity to get back into the routine of things. I really kind of miss my routine of blogging and vlogging and working. And yeah, so Bear's hanging out behind me. I have a car packed because we need to do laundry and all of those fun things that you have to do when you don't have power or water. So I've done a round for us, but it's time for another round. And yeah, that is all I have to update you on this Saturday. I know I've been babbling. I'm sorry guys. I'm out of the habit and I'm kind of all over the place, but I'm very excited to be in the car. I have a hot cup of coffee, and that is a blessing. Thank God for nut pods. Non-dairy milk has been my savior lately, and the Yeti cooler that's behind me. That thing is worth every penny. But yeah, that is all I have. I will check back in with you guys in a little bit, depending on where we go and what happens.
The sun, here it all begun, here it all happened. Life is so right, and for all we know, somewhere the map ends. Hey, do you remember letting go? I say, hey, do you recall at all? A silent prayer for all we are, to which I let go. Face it,
Happy Tuesday guys. So I am in the process of cleaning everything up. We got back, I got back from Birmingham a couple of hours ago, and so I've been home kind of taking care of a few things, but we were supposed to hopefully get cable and internet back today, and I'm not sure what happened, but we got a notification like 30 minutes before our appointment window saying that they weren't coming in because there was an outage in the area, which obviously we're in a hurricane disaster, so we know there's an outage right now. But we wanted to make sure that all of our equipment was fixed so that if anything, like when they got everything back up and running, that we would be good to go. So I'm gonna have to make a phone call about that. I'm not quite sure what happened, and I'm also a little bit I guess frustrated, maybe is the word. I don't know. We left, obviously the only reason that I came back today, Bear, come here, from Birmingham was because we had this appointment. So I'm a little miffed that I got up early and came home for an appointment that nobody was gonna come to. So anyways, that is the update there. But I know that I don't know where I'm at in this vlog. I'm planning on like sitting down and trying to edit it all tonight so I can upload it tomorrow and kind of get back on a regular schedule. Hopefully things will be regular. It just, obviously, I don't know when I'm gonna have cable and internet again, particularly internet. I really don't care about cable. But I do know that I mentioned, if I remember correctly, because I was thinking about this on the way home, that I grabbed some fall stuff before all of this craziness started. So I wanted to show you guys the pillows. Now, you would have just seen that I am currently hanging laundry. I have it all sorted on the bed. So some of that stuff is still out right now. And I got a couple PR packages that I thought I would show you guys. But the pillows that I snagged are these guys right here. So they're both from Steinmart. And I looked really hard for fall pillows that I actually liked, that I wanted something that would transition really well into the next season. And everywhere that I looked, like I looked at Home Goods, I looked at Target, a lot of those places just didn't have options. And I saw this plaid one online, and I actually didn't even take notice of the other one, but I saw the plaid one online and decided to go in store and look because I couldn't quite tell. There was one that I was looking at to go with it, but I couldn't 100% match the colors and the stripes with it from the website. So I ended up getting those two guys, and then I also ended up getting an orange blanket, which I think is falling behind my chair. So I have an orange throw now. But I also got the post office is up and running, so I did get a couple of packages that I picked up, and I have a few more coming. So this one is from Pure EVOO, and this is, they sent me 2 jars of their olive oil, so I'm excited to try that. I definitely haven't tried, like, I've been using the California Farms one for forever, so I'm excited to try that once I can really start cooking again. Right now, since we don't have water running, I'm like limited on cooking because doing dishes is a pain. But I was also sent a couple of clothing items that I picked out. I think the brand is on the tag, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. So I picked this guy out. It's a little more of a sweater. There were a couple of things that I wanted that weren't necessarily in stock, so I'm going to try these and see what I think. And then this dress, I really wanted some more fall colors, and I don't actually know, I can't remember if I uploaded my wardrobe clean out yet or not. If I didn't, one of the things that I learned when I did my wardrobe clean out and like switching over to fall was that there were certain color gaps in my wardrobe. So I've been really trying to kind of, I don't know if I'll do a capsule wardrobe, but kind of move towards a capsule wardrobe. And so I've been trying to stick to colors that are like in that. Obviously, if a brand is kind enough to gift me something, I mean, I might pick something in a different color, but if I'm consciously buying something, knowing what I have a lot of blues, and I don't really have a lot of like brighter reds. There are certain colors that I know there are gaps in that I like and would probably wear more if I had more of. So my skin is still a little crazy. I have definitely been inconsistent with my vitamins. I did order the like set of everything from Woman Code, so I've been a bit inconsistent with that, but I have noticed in the last few days, since I've been taking them more consistently, and then along with that, like being able to get back into a semi-regular skincare routine, my skin has calmed down a ton. So I'm hoping that once I can get a few of my little routine bits back, that'll be really helpful. Hopefully we will figure out what's going on with the plumbing tomorrow. So I think there's a guy that's supposed to come out for that. we have a giant tree stump. I was actually gonna show you guys that, but I'm not sure if anybody wants to see it, but it kind of took up the sidewalk and took up part of the plumbing that runs from the house to the road. So that has been a challenge, which means I haven't been wearing as much makeup at home because I don't want to have to like overdo it on any cleansing if I can. So yeah, that is my update for you guys. I didn't really do much in Birmingham. We went up. I ended up going to Target. It was really more of a taking care of essentials, snagging things for the house there, snagging things for the house here, getting everything in order. I think we're gonna end up having to buy a new fridge because ours smells awful. But yeah, this is kind of the view outside that you guys can see. Everything looks a bit disheveled. There's a couple of things that I've never really seen before that I didn't really have a view of before, and it looks like some of my neighbors have come home more recently. But again, this is after everybody's taken a chunk of trees out of their yard. Right now we have tree piles that are taller than cars outside, so I definitely think this is going to be a process. We all kind of know it's going to be a process. Everybody's process is a little different. Initially we thought that we didn't have as much damage as it seems to have come up, and that's mostly because when you show up at your house, your initial thoughts are, okay, I have a roof. So when we can get the like basics going again, that'll be really helpful. Particularly just having plumbing would be nice. So yeah, but on that note, I have a feeling this vlog is going to be incredibly long and incredibly random, and I'm gonna continue vlogging because I don't want this to be one of those things where it's not talked about, but I don't want it to be the only thing that I'm talking about. So as things happen, as things are going on, I will keep you updated on that. I know the town has decided to do like designated areas for trick-or-treating because it's really difficult to do trick-or-treating otherwise. There's just so much debris and tree piles everywhere, and that's definitely not safe for little kids. It can be hard to see some of the houses depending on what neighborhood you're in because the tree piles are so high. So hopefully we will get the basics up and running. If we could get a non-smelly fridge, we could house some food, and maybe we'll get water and then internet, and that would be good. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys are all having a good day, having a good week wherever you are. I am trying to stay up to date on everything and keep you guys posted on everything, so bear with me as we make this transition. Obviously I know you guys understand this is definitely an extreme of extreme circumstances, so I want to kind of keep up to date on everything because I feel like it's a good outlet for me. But I had a lot of plans that are kind of shifted because I ended up taking a few weeks off of blogging that I didn't think I was going to. So I would really like to get myself set up because I really want to do Vlogmas. It's kind of something I would really like to be able to do. I hope this doesn't kind of take away from that. So, but I will keep posting things. Check Instagram stories. I am constantly on there, and Twitter. And yeah, I love you guys. You matter to me. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I will see you all on my next video, which will probably be Sunday, but I don't know what it is yet. Bye guys.